What is going on, guys? Big Z here today, and I'm bringing you guys a brand new video breaking down a bunch of different things that we're going to be talking about. And specifically, we're going to be talking a lot about some Call of Duty news regarding Black Ops Cold War and breaking that down to you guys. I've got a few things that we're going to talk about over the course of the last couple of days since our last upload. And so we're going to break them down. We're going to start with this. So, the first thing we're going to talk about is time to kill. So there was basically a direct description of kind of the time to kill for the new game for Black Ops Cold War. And remember that this is the alpha version. So this doesn't mean that it's specifically the full version yet. So things could change obviously in the course of time, and we more than likely will see that. But as for now, this is what it's saying. So if you guys remember Black Ops 4, Black Ops 4 probably had the highest time to kill. It took the longest to kill one person, and it's going to be lowered just a bit in Black Ops Cold War. So the difference between Black Ops Cold War and Black Ops 4 is Black Ops 4 has a 355 milliseconds for assault rifles to kill. Okay, so that means that it would take about 355 milliseconds getting all your shots off to be able to kill the enemy. Okay, now with Black Ops Cold War, it's going to be 321. So it's lowered down by about 30 milliseconds in terms of that. Also with SMGs, 315 milliseconds for Black Ops 4. And for Cold War, it's going to be around 275 milliseconds, guys. So there's kind of a change in that, and I hope it kind of gets lowered just a little bit. Maybe not a whole lot, but just a tiny bit. And we may see that with tuning through that. So hopefully that is the case, because it's kind of nice when you can, really rewards the players who do get their shots off. So I wanted to talk about that. We're also going to be talking about this. So guys, without actually knowing this, when the players and pro players were playing in the beta, where we were watching the multiplayer reveal, it just so happened to be that none of them could level up. And so this was a conversation done off of Charlie Intel, in which they talked about on their podcast, basically breaking down that there is no leveling system as of right now that states that when we play the beta this year, that we're going to know specifically if we're going to level up. So we might not even level up. Everything will be possibly specifically unlocked, where all of us will have the opportunity to use whatever guns, whatever it is, and there will be no leveling up system within doing this. Now, this does not mean, guys, because I know a lot of us are like, I hope we can have prestige systems and all of that. That doesn't mean that that's going to happen. It could mean that we'll get the prestiging and all of that later on in time, but just maybe in the beta, we may end up seeing that our leveling system is not going to be implemented in the beta. So it is a beta, so remember that. And then also, guys, we're going to break this thing down. Treyarch devs, creators of Treyarch, have specifically thrown this out here that says that the flinch when getting shot at. So if you know that when you get shot at by an enemy, a lot of times what happens is if you're aiming down sight, it makes your gun sway. Now, with this, Treyarch devs say Flinch has been redesigned in Black Ops Cold War to not affect aim position while taking damage. So, guys, that means that people who are getting shot at will not have them get flinched necessarily in the way where it'll sway their guns if they're shooting at an enemy. So, kind of interesting. I know they're kind of catering towards the players who are kind of like maybe not the best, so it's being catered more towards middle tier players, kind of in between. And so so they're doing that, and I kind of, my opinion on that is I think it's rewarding when we do have flinch, but at the same time, I want to see how it plays out first before I kind of put my heart into kind of my opinion on that, just with that. But hopefully it helps for the ones that are great at Call of Duty as well, and it'll help reward them as well. So also, we end up having this. This is the last thing that we're going to break down to you guys. A lot of people keep saying that streak system will reward bad players. If someone is considered a bad player and only gets 5 to 10 kills by the game's end, they won't earn anything beyond the basic few streaks. Now, the one thing about Black Ops Cold War, guys, is you being on top of the leaderboards out of everyone on your team is going to really benefit you in this. And specifically, it's going to give you an opportunity to get streaks towards middle tier players. And be able to get those streaks. And also, if you're higher in the leaderboards in terms of in the match, it'll give you a fair shot at getting high streaks. So gives you an opportunity, guys, to be able to get some good streaks and all that. So I think for us, great players too, I think it's still going to reward us. And because we're moving so quickly with kills, like it may actually really benefit us in terms of keeping a high KD, getting crazy streaks, and all of that. So hopefully that's the case, and I hope it works out. So guys, I just wanted to share this real quick before we go. I'm actually speaking off of the Razer Siren X mic. It's a new mic that I just got, and so hopefully the quality is a lot better. Let me know in the comments section what you guys would like to see from me in terms of videos over the next couple of days, maybe the next couple of weeks. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on that. But yeah, so guys, we will see you later in the next video, and we'll see ya. Peace out.